Yeah, methamphetamine was wild because I'd do that shit and immediately every thought I had would be an inspiration and everything I did became a mission, you know? I'd be like, I'm going to the grocery store, you know, like, I'm going to the transit center, right?
She fucks the predator on purpose?
I mean, according to this dude.
And car sex is not that much fun.
Yeah.
I'd
Who
say
is
that
she? I missed the first
the guy,
part.
his girlfriend he lives with.
His girlfriend fucks the neighborhood sexual predator?
Apparently.
Very famous show with a bunch of Italians. It was on for years.
Sopranos.
Yep. You take Adderall for this.
ADD.
Yep. Dave's dog.
I don't fucking know Dave's dog.
Hello. Everybody sit down. Make yourselves at home. Hello, Dr. Giles. Dr. Jason Giles right here. Say hello to him. Everybody sit down. Make yourselves comfortable. It's time to get to work. Ryan, thank you for joining us. Ryan, you're totally late. You're totally late. All right. Sit down. Hello and welcome. I'm going to take it. Everyone clap now. Let's clap and everybody sit down. All right. Very good. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Dopey, the podcast on drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. And I'm Dave. And yes, you can clap again. And I want to welcome you to what will most probably be the last DopeyCon. Oh, stop it. Come on. It's very stressful stuff. All right. I want to say how grateful I am. I asked my dad and Ginny, what should I say? And she's like, you should talk about how grateful you are for your recovery. So first off, I want to say, I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be sober. That's it. All right. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's say happy birthday to fucking Anthony. Every Wednesday, I don't know why, Anthony texts me every morning. He's a beautiful person. I text Anthony back. I love Anthony. Every Wednesday, Anthony texts me, Happy Prince Spaghetti Day. I don't know why. It's over. It never stops. I'm saying, can we stop? And it can't stop. So everybody should know Wednesday is Prince Spaghetti Day. All right. I'm very, very excited. This is our 6th DopeyCon. It is the 10th year of making the show. I love making the show. I love being sober. I love that you guys trek in here to see DopeyCon. It means a lot to me. It makes me emotional to think about. And before we start, I want to take a moment of silence for everybody we've lost. I started the show. If you don't know about Dopey, I started Dopey 10 years ago, just around now, with my friend Chris O'Connor. Chris and I, give a hand for Chris, please. Chris was a brilliant, beautiful, hysterical young guy, and we met at Mountainside, and Mountainside is our title sponsor. Let's hear it for fucking Mountainside. And we met just talking drugs, addiction, and dumb shit, and years later, I got sober, and we started the podcast, and it just came together. And he died, he relapsed, and he overdosed from fentanyl and a bunch of other substances. And we've lost so many people in our community. The list is almost too long to go down. So let's take a very quick moment of silence for everybody we've lost really quickly. Okay, I think that's good enough. And I know Chris never went to a DopeyCon. Most everybody else that died came through. And it's very meaningful that we lost them and we love them. And I'm very excited for the show. We have a lot of amazing guests. Our first guest is an incredibly talented young man. He won a little TV show called The Voice. His name is Adam David. Let's put your hands together for the great Adam David. Thank you. Yeah.
Ooh, there it is. How you guys doing? I just want to say it's a fucking year. Grateful for Dave. Thanks for having me here. We did something a couple months back, and that was really cool. And it's cool to be a part of it again. Congratulations for 10 years. Dopey, 10 years. Can we get a round of applause? And Jason's a really good friend of mine, so, happy birthday, bro. I feel like you're gonna get applause all night for your birthday. He deserves it. So, I'm gonna play a song real quick.
Walking through the valley, they move west down Dover Boulevard, and all them bad boys standing in the shadow, knocking good girls, looking up. Yeah, we're free. Yeah, I'm free falling, falling. Yeah, we're free. I'm free falling.
fucking awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate you, dude.
Amazing. Give it up one more time for Adam David. He really classes this place up, right? It's very impressive stuff. All right, I need to mention there's a lot of great sponsors tonight. But before we get to all the other great sponsors, I also need to acknowledge the great Rachel Hechtman, Sober in Central Park. She's helped me every year for the past few years. I never thanked her, so we need to thank her, right? And Curious Elixir is one of our sponsors, and we're going to drink Curious Elixir during the show. So why don't you bring up a cold Curious Elixir for my friend and next guest. His name, we only know his name to be I Don't Give a Fuck Foods. Who knows IDGAF Foods on Instagram in here? Raise your hand. Don't be a fucking pussy. IDGAF Foods, come on up. Let's hear it for, I want to say his name. Can I say your name? Let's hear it for Mike. This is Mike. He wouldn't come on the show unless it was in person. Only Mike lives in Utah. So it wasn't until I got to Utah that I got to meet and record with Mike. Mike, thank you so much for being here. And tell me your name again. Black ass Will. Welcome, Will. Don't say that, Will. Come on. Thank you. And take it to Curious Elixir. Give me a hug.
Yo, fuck yeah.
Thanks, man. Have a Curious. All right, here. I got you, Mike. It's a drink. Don't be a pussy. Drink the fucking Curious.
Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate the support a lot, and I really appreciate the support from Dave. Dave does an excellent job with this thing, and I really admire what he's built, and I really appreciate you guys. I haven't felt like I was part of something for a long time, and Dave brought a material realness to this for me. That's amazing. So for those of you who don't know me, I started an account about a year ago called IDGAF Foods. I'm the I don't give a fuck guy or the don't be a pussy guy. And frankly, the thing started as like a pretty defeated situation. And within 24 hours, I was getting messages from other recovering addicts, people struggling with mental health disorders, specifically OCD, and eating disorder, saying that they found my content to be helpful. And that's, a lot of people come up to me and they say, they think I'm getting rich off it. That couldn't be further from the truth. It's like everybody fucking asks me, how much money are you making? I don't make a dime doing what I'm doing. I do it for the love. And I do get a lot of hoodies. I have a fucking closet, like bars in my closets that are about to, I get paid in hoodies, basically. This is Black Ass. Hello. Black Ass and I used to fuck around together. You can tell by the fact that he made it here from the greater Hartford area that we don't fuck around anymore, because like that never would have happened when we were using. I like bringing a black guy around with me because he makes me look tough, but he's wearing a fucking Beavis and Butthead shirt.
My favorite shirt.
So that fucks that up. We used to fucking smoke crack at my grandmother's house, and we'd go into the north end of Hartford, and this motherfucker would spark that shit up with his hat on top of his head sideways, and my grandmother's 1993 Cutlass Sierra on the way back. I'm like, dude, fucking put that shit down. I'm gonna get fucking caught. He'd smoke it all, and fucking there was none left. It's a fucking chimney.
Happens.
My mom wanted to come. She's up in the Hartford area. I told her I spent the first leg of my flight from Utah to Denver trying to figure out how to describe Coke dick to somebody that's never had it. And I said, Mom, you've been through enough. So what I came up with was it's like having a fever and being in the pool too long. Hollywood kind of has it all wrong. They show like love and sex and like, but really you're just fucking jerking off and peeping out the blinds. Made a couple notes on top of my bucket. So I live in Utah now, and I get a lot of questions about how many wives I have. My answer is always this. I'll settle this for you. Could you mind fucking imagine having 6 broads in the same house on the same cycle? That would be fucking like a lion's cage. But Doing this engagement forced me to think about my drug of choice, which was an interesting mental exercise. And I started to think about, and I've been clean since November 5th, 2012, no sips, no shots, no snorts, no nothing. I don't even take cough medicine because I started a grand mal fucking relapse off of fucking NyQuil. I was a little surprised yesterday. I'm becoming a country bumpkin walking around here with all the pot shops and people fucking blowing spliffs in my face the whole time. I'm saying things like old people say now. That's not what I felt like I relapsed yesterday. If I was gonna relapse, it probably wouldn't be on fucking weed. I was thinking of putting some cartridges in there that said retail bitch. We used to go have to meet people up by the Canadian border in fucking Vermont. No disrespect if you smoke weed. I don't judge anybody or their recovery. I've kind of changed the phrase recovery in my mind to survival. You know, we all need to do what we need to do to get through the next day. I have a friend of mine who couldn't make it here today who's convinced me of harm reduction, and she runs the center. So there's no judgment from me. I don't fucking smoke weed because I kind of live my life knowing that I'm one beer away from sucking dick for dope. Period. But doing this, how am I doing, black ass? I'm getting a rise out of a couple of them.
Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing
All
good.
right.
Keep going. Keep
Fucking,
going.
will you hype this thing up a little bit? Be like,
Keep going.
yeah.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, he's tired. So this forced me to think of my drug of choice, having this engagement. And I had to have opiates in me to function when I was using. I fucking had to. And I started to think about that like the gas in the car. That to move, I had to have opiates in me. But I started thinking like my drug of choice was really crack. Because that was like the turbo. And so that's what I saw it of once I had gas in the car. I saw it crack. And I say crack a lot in my bits because it's a lot more fun to say. And I may have even made some of your hearts race just now. I'm sorry if I did that. You might be sweating a little. My face used to sweat when I'd smoke crack profusely. But I'll get to my main feature here, which is this. I run like a motherfucker. I run almost every day, and it's very helpful for me. And I was trying to figure out what to do with my account. How could I make money doing this? Because I refuse to fucking sell out, because I'm an artist. So when people call me up and they're like, well, we would like to work with you, but we just need a few changes. I'm like, I was running and I said, maybe I should rap and make some music videos. And I did. With no experience rapping, I made 8 music videos in 3 months. And my friends told me not to rap, so I rapped.
Not me.
Well, you're very supportive. That's why you're here. Where are they? They'll drive fucking 12 hours to see a Fish concert, but they can't drive an hour and a half to get down here. Is Trey Anastasio here? I heard he might be coming. Maybe? Anyway, I'm gonna try to salvage my raps on you. Because what I learned is that my raps in a sequence were me telling my story. And as poems, I would like to try this on you. Dave told me that many people here are in recovery. You've probably heard people tell their stories, so I've decided this is how I'm going to tell my story, as poetry. Okay, so chapter 1 is called Pop-Tarts and Ham. Dave's a fucking rock star. I don't know if you saw the coverage from Rolling Stone, but can we give Dave another round of applause? Fuck yeah, Dave. You deserve it. Am I doing all right or am I fucking this up?
You're doing good.
He asked me to run through it with him when I got here, and I was like, dude, don't make me do this twice. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna say.
I thought you were gonna.
Huh? They can watch 153 of those on Instagram or TikTok. I'm telling my story as poems. I love this guy. He fucking grew on me so fast, and now I watch him and I fucking love him. He has kindness and love in his eyes, and you can see that about him. At first I was like, what the fuck does this Jew from New York want? But that's because I always used to fuck everybody over. I'll go into the T-Mobile and be like, what's this fucking 20-year-old clerk gonna try to do to me to put me together? I get on defense with everybody because I'm fucking used to be a slimy fuck. Chapter 1, Pop-Tarts and ham. My mom, she raised me on Pop-Tarts and ham, but she called him the carcinogen. She was doing the best that she can of beef stew and vegetable beef. Curtains closing, gherkins jerkins, squirtin' flirtin', Birkenstocks. No stocks, no jets, no vets, just debt. Gin and tonic, I didn't really want it. I'm a pioneer drug addict from a long line of alcoholics. Irish alcoholics. I'm an Irish Jew, which means that most people in my family were alcoholic, and I'll die with acne and dandruff. That's what I got. Okay. Chapter 2, Downtown Boogie Down Brown Frown. Do you know what that is? I heard somebody laugh over there. It all started with 2 ounces of Acapulco gold. Fool's gold. The joke was on me. It was just sunburnt Mexican swag with a little bit of mold, but it still all sold. We smoked it outside in December. Very cold. It made her want me, and I flaunted it. I thought I was the shit. Really, I was just a little punk kid. Popping zits, peeling money, touch a bitch. Boston. I'm kind of a Boston guy. Congratulations to the Yankees today. Does anybody care about that? It's probably a bad time to tell you I'm a Boston guy. You're all gonna fucking turn on me. Did I offend you? Okay. Hartford's divided territory. Chapter 3, Boston. Then came that one night in 2001 when I made $800 in under an hour selling flowers. Told you it was sour diesel, but really it was just the beaster, and I was nothing but a weasel. Hit me on my beeper. Yeah, no, now we got flip phones. Chapter 4, full blown. Sorry, I'm not sorry. I can't feel a thing. I won't beg your pardon. I begged and I borrowed and I stole and then I stole again. And then I sold my soul, pawned everything I owned to get those bills, to pay for those pills that pay your bills against my will. Then I borrowed the whip to get over to this piece of shit, specifically my grandmother's 1993 Cutlass Sierra. Now walk your little ass to your little room, get your little key, open up your safe. While you're in there, your girl dope sick on the couch is going to tell me she'll suck me and fuck me for just one pill. Specifically an 80 milligram Oxycontin. Oscar the Grouch, the green monster. Oh, that's so cute. You two want to get married. I hope a little fairy comes and sprinkles you both with magical dust, because we're all fucked. This guy likes it. This guy's fucking into it. What do you think, Will?
Doing it. Keep going.
All right. When I was running and gunning, I wouldn't stop for nothing. Just to stay fresh, I'd put the stick in my pits and the baby powder down my trousers. Remember that? Not showering for 2 weeks? If I was all out of crack, I'd be down on the floor on all fours, smoking up chunks of shit that was made out of baker's flour. If I was all out of dope, I'd thrash around. And then I'd finally take a bunch of hot showers. Last chapter, Drug Dreams. This is my newest single. It releases in 2 weeks. Great band that I love. My close friends, the Disco Biscuits, let me sample some of their shit on it. This one's called Drug Dreams. This is the final chapter. I get a nice drug dream like once a month, and I wake up and I'm like, oh, it feels so real. Put the boulder in the straight. Push the chore back and forth till you get some more, till you're crawling on the floor, smoking up chunks of dandruff and Parmesan with some dude Tom. Where the fuck is Sean? He's been gone too long. It's almost dawn. The crack's all gone. Before you could see the steam from the double boil reach up to the beams, the cops break down the door. They're coming for you, but you wake up. It's just another drug dream. That's what I got.
Let's hear it for Mike and Will. Give me a hug. Great.
Give me a score from 0 to 10.
10.
Do the Dave Portnoy thing.
Go sit down. Yeah, thank you for coming.
Can we pass this bucket around and
Yeah, sign the bucket. Sign the bucket. We're going to play the stash word. Who here likes the stash word? Who here doesn't like the stash word? The game is very simple. Do you know how to play the game?
I have no idea.
Okay. Let's hear it one more time for these beautiful people. Okay. One of you is going to give and one of you is going to receive. Would you prefer to give or receive?
I'm a giver.
Very good. So you're going to receive. You stand here.
Okay.
There's gonna be a word on the screen. We have a minute. She's gonna try to get you say words. You're gonna say the words. And then if you get the most words, you win the stash word.
Okay.
Let's play.
How do I get him to say the word?
You'll see.
Okay.
Just don't say the word. You have to describe the word.
A delivery system.
Package.
Nope. It's small, pointy.
Mail.
You can fill it with something. Fill it with a substance of your choice.
Needle.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can pass if you don't know what it is.
Pass.
Pass.
This is a nickname for a substance, and the first word is
No, you can't give that.
You have 30 seconds. 30
okay,
seconds.
pass.
Okay.
Oh, why is this a word? This is a treat. Dessert.
Treat.
A treat. Dessert, not a drug.
15 seconds. 15 seconds remaining.
Brand of ice cream.
What?
Say
It's a brand of ice cream.
Is it supposed to be a drug? I'm supposed to say.
No, it's not a drug. It's a brand of ice cream.
She's terrible
5
with the
seconds.
Snickers.
5 seconds.
Pass.
Yeah.
Time's up.
It's a rapper.
Time is up.
I need to apologize. Carrie's terrible at the stash
I'm
word.
really terrible.
I'm sorry, Carrie. But let's hear it for Brandon and Carrie.
Okay.
You got one. I love you. Nice work. Okay, now for more experience. I should have started with more experienced players. And let's hear it from my brother-in-law, Louis Butelli, who's the fucking stage manager every year over here. He does an incredible job. Brace, let's go. Brace is very late. He's undercover from Truanon, from the Syrian Liberation Army. The one, here he comes, the communist, the comedian, the great recovering drug addict. Let's hear it for him. Brace motherfucking Belden. Welcome.
Oh, it's on.
So,
I couldn't figure out how to get, I didn't know if I could get over that.
Okay, who's giving and who's receiving?
What do you think? What do you think?
I'll give you hints, I guess. Do you want to guess? You're already sitting that way.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Pedophile that looks like Dave. Famous, New York, uptown.
No clue.
All right, next one. This is what happens when you stop doing drugs and you get sick.
Withdrawals.
They're not acid, but you take these. They're like it's like trash from the bottom of a tree when it gets wet. It's hallucinogenic.
Ayahuasca?
No, more common. People take it to microdose to
30
deal with
seconds.
pressure.
30 seconds.
I don't. The feeling opposite of agitated.
Calm? Serenity?
They used to give you this in the Civil War when they were going to cut your leg off.
Morphine?
15 seconds.
No. It just knocked you out.
Oh, pass.
This it's the common hallucinogenic that's not mushrooms.
5 seconds.
LSD.
Time's up. Time's up.
That was pretty good,
We
huh? What do you
housed it.
think?
What's up, Dopey Nation? I hope you're enjoying this very janky production of DopeyCon fucking 2025. Lots of problems. But we have to insert something we missed, Shane Enholm doing mud pies in the yard. So here we go with Shane. And this is not from DopeyCon. This is from when he recorded at my house. All right, here we go.
Okay, here we go. With your proletarian husband and your convict friends, Your plastic purse, it's filled with 5s and 10s. Your two made-up faces and your innocent eyes. Your mercury mouth, it's spouting endless lies. A silver spoon concealed near your breast. Your golden arm hidden in a long sleeve dress. It's about Casey, Michelle. You listen for Keith Richards on your stolen radio. You watch Boris Karloff at an all-night downtown show. Every morning spent looking for the man who makes you wait. Hours in the rain by the 3rd Street China Gate. You tried methadone, sweet Jesus, Valiums and red wine. It's hard to kill the passion when it's always on your mind. Judge her with mercy, please don't measure her too hard. She was once someone's little girl making mud pies in the yard. Judge her with mercy, please don't measure her too hard. She was once my little girl making mud pies in the yard. Thank you.
Yo, thank you so much for coming. And another person that always melts my heart is my lovely wife, Linda. So Linda, come on down. Linda, come on. Linda, how's it? Do you think it's going well so far? Talk to the mic. Talk to the mic. You think it's going well so far?
I do.
You like that song?
I'm like crying.
I knew you liked that song. All right, let's hear it for Linda, everybody.
Sorry, I have to write everything down every year.
Here, Linda. I'm sorry.
In August, Dave told me it was his 10-year anniversary and handed me his coin and the card everyone signed from his home meeting. In theory, I recognized what an accomplishment this was. I understood that this life we both now have only exists because of Dave's sobriety. But while Dave worked hard to choose the next right thing, I worked hard at blocking out those days where Dave would be nodding out on the recliner while I breastfed our daughter across from him, wondering why he was always so tired, or looking deep into his eyes trying to understand an expression that only pinned eyeballs could give. Or the time I picked him up at the Sable train station when he came out to visit Nora and I gasped at the black eyes he acquired overdosing and falling on his face. I kept facing those clusterfuck emotions of both hating him for being a junkie while loving him for still finding his way onto the train to sit on a wooden floor covered in plastic toys with a toddler while being supervised by my mother. Oh wait, who am I kidding? I haven't blocked any of it out. And I wouldn't, because on every side of someone's addiction stands someone who loves them and hurts for them or has been hurt by them. This often unrecognized journey through addiction does not receive a coin as the years pass by. The reward is unspoken and experienced through watching someone you love do the hard work and show up for their life and for your kids. I'm constantly inspired by the effort and persistence this road requires. And if one word can describe Dave, it is persistence. He was persistent with trying to date me. He was persistent at showing up for his daughter despite feeling like a piece of shit. And he was eventually persistent at getting sober. When our daughter started kindergarten, Dave and Chris had started Dopey. While they began this journey to have fun and talk shit, they had also unknowingly crafted a tool that would help foster their own recovery. And through so much loss and so much love, Dave and Dopey can now celebrate their 10-year anniversary together. Now I only see a father singing Hamilton while making microwave s'mores with his kids. Our fights are no longer about doctor shopping for Xanax, but to stop overcooking the broccoli. And our lives go on, and it is certainly not easy or perfect. I know that Dave's addictions will still live on through late-night binges on Entenmann's cakes and a garage full of Dopey socks. Dave knows he needs to attend regular meetings and that Dopey is more than just a weekly podcast that needs to go out on Fridays. It is a limb, an extension of himself, a resource, a tribe, and a safe place. This evening is a testament to the community that breathes life into it all. I would now like to invite everyone to take out their candles. Every year, we make a montage to honor our loved ones lost from the Dopey community. Mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and friends who have made us all who we are and whose lives will live on as gifts inside us forever. So if you have a lighter, can you please light your candle and just start passing it to the person next to you? Thanks.
I hear the drizzle of the rain, like a memory that falls, soft and warm, continually tapping on my roof and walls. And from the shelter of my mind, through the window of my eyes, I gaze beyond the rain-drenched streets to England, where my heart lies. My mind's distracted and diffused. My thoughts are many miles away. They lie with you when you're asleep, and kiss you when you start your day. And a song I was writing is left undone. I don't know why I spend my time writing songs I can't believe, with words that tear and strain to rhyme. And so you see, I have come to doubt all that I once held as true. I stand alone without beliefs. The only truth I know is you. And as I watch the drops of rain weave their weary paths and die
Check, check. All right, that's always very hard. You can blow out your candles. Nikki, stop crying. Don't be a baby, Nikki. Come on. Sorry. All right, it's very emotional. Last year we did that into the intermission, and nobody knew to get up because it was so sad and so hard. This year we're not having an intermission, so you guys are just gonna have to keep going. Every year we've done DopeyCon here, we've kept a tradition alive. First, let's hear it for Benji Borderline. There goes Benji. Let's hear it for Benji Borderline. There he goes. All right, sorry. We've kept a tradition going for years at DopeyCon, which is to give Brandon Novak the Dopey Medal of Freedom. I refuse to give this tradition up. I called Brandon, I said, we're gonna give you the medal. He's like, don't give me the fucking medal again. I've gotten it 3 years in a row, I shouldn't get it again. And where's Howard Beach Bucks? There's Howard Beach. Let's hear it for Howard Beach Bucksbound, everybody. Howie, who hates to be called Howard Beach, but I just think it's funny. Howie was like, maybe Brandon should give the medal to somebody else. And Brandon was very excited at this prospect. Brandon, come on down. Come, what are you doing? Come on. First, before Brandon gives the medal to somebody else, here, thank you. I have to present Brandon Novak. With the fucking Dopey Medal of Freedom. Brandon, stand right here. I love you. You're a great inspiration. You're a true junkie in recovery. We got sober the same year. We're spiritually bound. Here to you is the Dopey Medal of Freedom. Again, let's hear it for Brandon.
As Dave talked about, the last 3 years of my association with DopeyCon, it's kind of been like Groundhog's Day. I come, he fucking presents me the medal. I'm like, I can't do this to these people again. They're not gonna hear the same shit. Like, who will come back, right? So I like to believe that I came up with the idea that I wanted to give it away, but he says
no. Take the credit from Howie. He doesn't need the fuck. Forget Howie.
But
Brandon came up with the idea. Forget Howie.
But I think real quick to kind of create the narrative as to why I'm here is beyond me. The initial relationship that began between him and I, coming to DopeyCon 1, it potentially cost me a love interest of mine who felt that it was best to stop fucking communicating with me. The second DopeyCon, I left having to email several people some amends for some offensive shit that I said.
Yeah, that was true. That was bad.
The third DopeyCon, he doubles down and asks how I'll sponsor the event, so I throw him some cash from my organization, and he decides to put up another organization with the same name's logo, so he's not even fucking promoting my shit.
That's true too. That's true too. Yes. What else?
So here we are. Here we are, and this is the fourth, and give it up. And the truth of the matter is I wouldn't miss it for the world. Clearly, I'm a glutton for punishment. I love nothing more than fucking shooting speedballs, and as you were singing that song or reading your book with the new passage, putting that water on the back of your neck while shooting that speedball, it got me fucking hard, man. Like, I love that, and God bless. But the truth is, this thing has become a movement. It's become much bigger than Dave. It's become much bigger than all of us. It's where the misfits fit, right? It's where the dysfunctional become functional. And it got me thinking. I remember one night I was released from Central Booking in Baltimore City at like 5 in the morning, and I was dope sick. And there's this gay bar across the street in a strip joint, and I went there to bum a cigarette from the doorman. It's around 5:30 in the morning, and the doorman said to me, "Are you our dancer?" And it's 5:30 in the morning, I'm dope sick, Baltimore City. Fuck yeah, I'm your dancer. And the thing about this strip joint was that you could completely nude, but you had to wear socks. So at this point in my game, my socks stand up on their own. And, but nonetheless, I fucking get in a position and I do 2 songs and I walk around the bar, get the money and run out. And the thought that I had tonight while sitting in this sacred church, I swear to God, and only it happens at DopeyCon, is that I'm a far way away with 10 years sober today from impersonating a gay stripper at 5:30 a.m. across the street from the jail. So if that doesn't prove to you that God is real and we are miracles, you're in the wrong fucking place. But let's get on to the real heart of the matter. So I wasn't going to do this to you guys again tonight, and I thought to myself, I'd really like to, you know, when I got sober, they said you have to change people, places, and things. And the people that I ran with were really fucked up, sick, twisted individuals, and I've changed the majority of them. So I've got these new mentors in my life, and these really like shining lights, and they create a relationship between me and God. And I'm trying to think, who could I honor this medal to that will come into this weird, sadistic world of DopeyCon and not be fucking offended in my new life? And it dawned on me. It dawned on me. Some of you may be familiar with some of my works, but I wrote this book some time back called Dream Seller. And it was an addiction memoir, and it really, what I believe, portrayed the journey of an addict or an alcoholic. And as a matter of fact, I wrote it while high as fuck on cocaine. And so I was very descriptive about what I wrote, and would write 10 pages about what my dress looked like, the way I carried myself, before I even said what the point of the story was. But anyways, that book was given to me. I don't believe that people find books. I believe books find people. And throughout my addiction, a very important person gave this book to me along the way. And he said, I think you'll like this book. And I read the book. And this is in the thick of my addiction. And some people in this room might have heard of this book. It's a little book called A Million Little Pieces by James Fry. And James Fry had written some really amazing works since My Friend Leonard, Pink Ashtray, and after my book was published, I had become friends with James, and I look at James as a mentor, and James is a guy who's in recovery, and I met James, and James is a sick, sadistic fuck that could understand this world called DopeyCon. And he's one of the people that I felt like I could introduce into this world without leaving offended, or also having to send a handful of amends out to some people for some things he might say tonight. Or might not, who knows? But his book inspired me to write my book. And although I wrote it while in the thick of my addiction, today I receive tons of mail from all over the world of people saying, thank God I read your book. I didn't want my story to get as bad as yours. I have 30 days, for example. And my book would have never even been an idea if I wasn't blessed with a very important person in my life placing his work in my hand. So if anyone has an issue with something I may have said, or an amends that you think I should make, it's partially because I have mentors like this guy in my life today. I love him. He's my dear friend. Give it up for James Fry. You can do anything you want.
It's good to be in a room full of our people. This is the first fucking award I've ever won in my life. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say. It's the first award I've ever fucking won. I've sold 40 million books, and I've never won an award, and I think this is the only one I ever fucking need, from the people I love, from the people I have written for, and for the people when I go through times in my life. He talks about how he calls me, but it doesn't matter how long you've been doing this, and I'll have 32 years next week. It seems like a fucking lifetime ago, and it seems yesterday. I was a crackhead and a drunk and a violent punk fuck up, like you. But the thing about it is, no matter how long you've been doing it, like, you can't do it alone. And the beauty of this and this and this is that we need each other. And so as much as you say I inspire you, man, it's amazing to watch what you've done, to see how many people's lives you've changed, to see how many lives you've saved. And that's why we all do it, because maybe I started before you, but I'm no better at it than you. And it's a joy to watch both of you change people's lives and save people's lives. And thank you for having me. Thank you for my one and only award. And may God bless you and all of our people in this room.
Thank you, James. All right, let's hear it for Brandon and James one last time. And now, we need to invite the great Ray Brown. Let's hear it for Ray, one of my all-time favorites. Ray's going to play one of his original songs. Hi, Ray.
So in 2019,
You need to be recorded, Ray. Come on. We're making a show here, Ray. Come on. Who loves Ray Brown? Let's hear it for fucking Ray.
So in 2019, Dave asked me to accompany him to a music festival in West Virginia that he was the MC of. And I said yes, and he said they're putting us up in this Airbnb house up in the mountains. And I looked at the review of the house, and somebody left this. We found a rattlesnake in the yard, and we killed it and ate it. And here's a picture of it in the frying pan. And I said to Dave, I'm not staying in that house. So they put us up at the Hampton Inn. At the Hampton Inn, Dave said, DopeyCon is in 3 weeks. Do you want to play some songs? And I said, what the fuck is DopeyCon? And do they have a PA? And here we are tonight. And this is Melanie from New Brunswick requested that I do this song. In a motel room in West Virginia, you told me about DopeyCon. Then we drove up to Quincy's house, and the rest is history. Oh, but history's unwritten. By the time I got to DopeyCon, there was 100 people strong. They told me to wait in the game room, and I was freaking out because I thought they were going to put me in rehab. I thought, what the fuck have I signed up for? But then Cormac did the sound. The whole night opened up and revealed itself, and everybody there just got it. When we sang Good So Bad, I almost cried. Oh, the hugeness and the smallness, cat weasel, the cats was to hear tonight. And I looked over at you, the Iowa crew. I said to Alan, it's a miracle Dave made it through. That he was able, from a kitchen table, or a sofa with Chris, oh, a Nissan cilantro, through the fish tank bubbles, crickets in the yard, laughing at the tales of coming down so hard. I was coming down too. True love wasn't true, and all the super vodka in the world couldn't help, so I turned to you, all of you. And hey Dave, I've never licked a toilet seat, I've never eaten a pubic hair. My sponsor doesn't approve of any of this. What the fuck? I don't care. So bless up for the bliss and fucking toodles for Chris. Up there in heaven looking down at all of this. And pray for us all This world can be scary, and please, God, please let Dave out of the deli. This is how a church gets made. This is how the bricks get laid. This is how a fucking DopeyCon song gets played. Happy DopeyCon!
All right, let's hear it for Ray. Thank you, Ray. Hank Azaria, Fentanyl J, come on down. The matchup we've all waited for and never even known it. Come on, let's go. Hank Azaria from The Simpsons, Heat, fucking A Birdcage, Along Came Polly, and Fentanyl J from a shooting in Patchogue a few weeks ago. Well, okay, do you want to give or do you want to receive?
Together again, me and Fentanyl J.
Who wants to give, who wants to get?
I'm a good giver.
He's a giver?
You're guessing.
I'm a taker.
So you go here.
Okay. Check.
You guys ready with the technical aspects?
You ready, Jay?
McNick, shout out McNick, man.
I wish us luck here.
Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I'm looking this way? Okay. I'm just guessing.
You can't peek. Okay, he was the lead singer of Nirvana.
Kurt Cobain.
Nice.
Easy.
I don't know this one. Pass. I don't know that one either. Pass. The pass.
What?
Never mind. This was a Shakespeare play.
Macbeth.
No.
Romeo Juliet.
No, Jealousy. The black lead.
Pass.
Pass.
Oh, Black Swan.
This is a popular sweatshirt. You zip it up. Or
Don't be hoodie, but get one right over here. Oh, let's
This
go.
is
Rest
a
of the
lovely beverage
business.
you get with frozen yogurt or whatever, or fruit in it, or protein if you like. 30 seconds.
It's something I get
In a blender. You
Oh, in a
drink it.
blender, protein.
No, but protein goes in it.
Oh, blender.
It's not a shake. It's
Bender Bowl, a fucking shaker. A
Pass,
fucking
pass,
15
pass.
seconds. God damn it.
This is not milk, but it's very sweet.
Oat milk,
yummy.
almond milk, sweet cream.
No, it
Half
coats
that.
like goobers and raisinets. I'm ancient and old.
5 seconds.
Goobers. Goofy goobers.
But what's covered? What are they covered in? The peanuts and raisins.
Oh, that's peanut butter chocolate.
Yeah, but not the life of
fudge,
the-
vanilla, chunky. Chunk.
Not the life of the
Heavy cream.
Pass.
Time's up.
This is you can. Are we done?
I don't know. Are they done?
I suck, huh? Hank? Yo, my
No,
bad.
you're good.
I suck.
This is
Time's up.
this is a drug, but also
you
I
guys
love drugs.
done.
You're fine, right?
Time's up.
Bath salts.
Nice, you got it.
Ding, 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 ding. Correct.
He psychically got bath salts.
You on the bike?
You weren't bad. I blame Hank. We'll bring you back. Let's hear it for Hank and Jay, real quick.
Check.
And the final contestants for the stash word is Carl Radke from Summer House, still here. Carl, come on down. And Lenny from the beach. Where's Lenny?
I need you focused, Lenny.
I'm focused.
Pass. Dave's father's name. Pass. It's a not cough syrup, but like for antibiotics. It might be something you could abuse. You can make meth with it.
Lean?
It's for allergies. Like an over-the-counter. Okay, pass.
30 seconds.
It's like a nickname for your drug dealer, but also like
plug.
Yes.
What's up,
There it
baby?
It's kind of like meth, angel dust. You're running really fast.
15 seconds.
What? No, another one.
Speed?
Yes. Pass.
5
another version of
seconds.
another version of cocaine.
Crack.
Yes.
Time's up. Time is up.
Good. What did they get? 4? 3 or 4?
I think it was 3.
3
Betty.
against 3. Oh, that means we have to do a sudden death. Hank Azaria and Fentanyl J, come back. Sudden death.
Rubber
Hank
match.
Azaria and Fentanyl J, come back. Hank, come back. Come on, sudden death. Where's Hank? Did I lose him? Where's Hank? He left? That was it? We lost Hank Azaria. Get Hank Azaria out here. Mr. Hank. What are we doing? We're doing a show. Okay. Sudden death. Lenny, and Carl up first.
All right, Lenny.
Let's do it. Come on.
We got this, brother.
30 seconds.
Another nickname for your name. It used to be a rapper from New Jersey, WAP.
Fetty Wap?
Yes. It's a subscription podcast platform that you pay money to listen to.
Patreon.
Yes.
15 seconds.
Pass. You shoot this up in your veins.
Heroin?
Yes. He's probably the most
5
popular
seconds.
male podcaster.
Dave Manheim.
Time is up. Time is up.
Three. All right, very good, very good. All right, Hank and Jay. Jay, come on. Let's hear it for Hank and Jay.
We did
30
well
seconds
enough.
on the clock.
We did well enough to earn a playoff.
Yes, that's how bad you guys all
Who
are.
gives it and who takes it? I'm still taking it.
No, let Jay
Let
give
me
it.
give
All
it.
right.
I'm
Oh
a
boy.
giver.
Okay.
This is gonna be good.
I'm a control freak. I'd rather give
Oh
the clues,
shit!
but whatever.
Close your eyes, bud.
30 seconds.
This dude just got shot. He's like a Republican guy.
Oh,
It's
Jesus
very
Christ.
important,
No,
dude.
I know. Pass. I can't remember his
Next.
name. I'm old.
Oh, this is when you mix like meth and heroin. It's not a speedball. It's a.
I barely
goofball.
drank. I don't know that.
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
Next. Okay, so this is when you mix coke and heroin. It's good. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, this is when you mix
Speedball.
coke. Yeah, there we go.
5 seconds.
All right, this shit, it lose your teeth. You smoke it, you're gonna be fucking high. You're gonna have a good ass time. Yeah, hell yeah.
Time is
All
up.
right.
Time is up. Time
What
is
the hell
up.
was that guy's name?
You were close, huh?
What was his name?
What'd you ask me?
What was the dude's name?
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
Let's take
I'm
a moment
glad
of
I
silence for
blocked it
Charlie
out.
Kirk
That
too.
one was the layup, dude.
All right, go, get out of here. Lenny and Carl are gonna face Brace and Evan in the final. Now go sit down. We got something else to do. I don't remember what it is. Hold on. Now, oh, fucking, this is the best part. Thank you, Sam Miller. Sam Miller, come on down. Let's hear it for Sam Miller.
Hey, Dopey Nation, how we doing? I'll introduce myself. My name is Sam Miller. I'm from Olympia, Washington. I'm 6'6". I'm 360 pounds. I got 2 kids. I've been married for 15 years, and I have indeed been clean for 17 years. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes people ask me, they're like, Sam, what was it like when you were drinking and doing drugs? And I just show them this tattoo. Yeah, that tattoo says, let's dance. So, if any of you are on the fence of whether you got addiction issues, just read your belly tattoo. Yeah, what does yours say? Because my shit says, let's dance. Which is wild because I've never enjoyed dancing at all. Yeah, I got real high, man. I used to fight the cops a lot. Pro tip, don't do it. Yeah. They cheat. Yeah. It's some bullshit, man. You think you're fighting one cop. By the time you get your shirt off, there's like 8 of them. I learned that the hard way. You see this? You guys are going to know what I'm talking about. Cops can call for more cops, you know? I could never call for more homeless drunk guys, you know? Like Rodney, get down here. You ain't going to believe this. Yeah. It was bad. I had a terrible drinking problem. I had a real bad drinking problem. True story. One time I got so drunk, I did meth for 8 years. Yeah. Spring break. Yeah. Yeah. I am proud of this though. You guys will understand this shit. Yes, I used methamphetamine for 8 years, but check this out. I held down a job the whole time. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I was a burglar. Yeah. It was bad, man. Yeah, did meth for 8 years, man. This is a true story, man. I break into abandoned houses because then I didn't feel so bad because they look lonely, you know? This really happened, man. One time I broke into a hoarder's house. Yeah. You guys ever been in there? I'm in this lady's living room, right? And there's like just stacks of magazines and shit, right? I remember standing in her living room, these people need to get their shit together, you know? This is embarrassing, man. I met my wife when I was 4 months clean. I was still homeless, but I didn't tell her that. Yeah, it's hard. These young folks, man, you think it's hard dating on the apps. Try dating when you're homeless. That's hard. Shit, try to get a middle-class lady under a tarp with you, you know? It's hard. Like, hey, check this out, you know? And she's like, I want to go to Bed Bath & Beyond, you know? It's like, this is beyond. Yeah. One night under here, Susan, I'll change your trajectory, you know? Shit, I'd do anything, get a middle-class lady. Fuck yeah, I used to spray paint live, laugh, love on my tarp. Like, it's your motto. Mi tarpa, su tarpa. It's Spanish, maybe. I'm really glad. Hey, shout out, man, I want to say this, codependents out there, man. My wife, bad boundaries. She let me move in after 2 weeks. Hell yeah. Yeah, it was my idea, you know? I was like, we should move in. She's like, it's kind of early. I was like, not really, you know? Storm's coming. Thank you. Yeah, that's my favorite joke I ever wrote, because the punchline, storm's coming, which is real fun to say. I got 2 kids. One of them's on purpose. Yeah, cha. You guys thought I was a piece of shit. I got an on purpose kid. That was fun, man. I mean this when I say this, and I don't even feel bad. Check this out. This feels so good. Listen, I love my kids more than anything, but I regret fatherhood every day. Hell yeah, dude. I like you guys. Yeah, I really liked meth. I was good at it. It's a shame I had to stop. I thought I had a good thing going. I did it for my community more than anything. How many guys, raise your hand if you did meth? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, methamphetamine was wild because I'd do that shit and immediately every thought I had would be an inspiration and everything I did became a mission, you know? I'd be like, I'm going to the grocery store, you know, like, I'm going to the transit center, right? And that's what I would do, man. I'd smoke meth and I would march everywhere I went, you know? But here's the thing, you guys know what I'm talking about. You gotta get smart, right? If you march around like this, you're gonna draw the ire of law enforcement. And I remember thinking, I was like, man, I gotta stop marching. I'm like, everyone's gonna know I'm high. So I got smart. I was like, all right. I was like, I'm gonna do the opposite of marching. I was like, forget this. I was like, I'm gonna sway my legs. All right. I was like, I gotta untuck my arm. I was like, okay, I gotta stop making this fist. I'm gonna turn that shit all the way back. And now nobody knows I'm high. Yeah. It sucked. I got arrested a lot. Yeah. It sucks. I used to go to jail a lot. Fucking jail sucks, man. They won't even let you leave. Yeah. Jail wouldn't be so bad if you could just go home every day. That'd be like a job. I thought that would get a bigger laugh. All right. That's my smart joke. But yeah, we used to watch a lot of TV in jail. Anybody want to guess what my favorite TV show was? Cops, yeah. Bunch of folks not using their guessing voice. It's like, cops, move on. Glad you guys knew that one, yeah. We used to watch Cops in jail. The guards, they'd make fun of us, you know? They'd be like, ain't you guys tired of seeing cops? I'm like, motherfucker, that's TV. They can't arrest me anymore. Like, actually, as you see me right now, I am maximum arrested. And then I'd get that for real. You know what I'm talking about? That righteous anger. I'd be like, in fact, I can't get any more in jail, so why do you get out of my face? Yo, you can get more in jail. Yeah, there's a jail within the jail. It's even jailier, man. If I'd have known they had a basement, I wouldn't have been running my mouth. That shit was terrible. Another sign you got addiction issues. You've ever been arrested in jail? I was 19 years old. This is my first time being locked up. I'm in jail. I'm being handcuffed. I was like, where are you taking me? Ma'am, I'm here. You're gonna walk me in a circle and cut me loose? What bullshit is this? But yeah, life is good now. I have a new life. No more tarps for me. Yeah. I'll be honest for a second. I'm gonna close with this, man. The hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life is be a good dad. Okay. I love my kids. The on purpose one, the accident one. They're great. They're good kids. I love my kids. My kids got big heads though. I got big-headed kids. It's true. They look like Lego people. It's unfortunate. I know my kid's got a fat head because it rains and his shoulders don't get wet. Yeah, call that God's umbrella. You know. Anyway, it's a true story. 2012. 2016. I had just started doing comedy, right? I was driving a 2003 Kia Spectra. Have you ever seen a guy my size in a 2003 Kia Spectra? It was terrible. It was way too small. I used to fart and my ears would pop. It's a small car. Anyway, right? I had to pay rent that day. I picked up my kid, and this is the accident kid, but I'm not gonna say nothing. I had to pick up my kid from preschool, right? Because he puked. He's in the back of the Kia. I'm in a drive-through ATM. I got a car in front of me, a car behind me. I can't get out. All of a sudden, he does that noise kids do before they throw up. Goes, I'm like, shit, he's gonna puke. It's already a Kia. It's worse with vomit in it, right? I look on the passenger side. There's a Tupperware container of my mom's sausage, cornbread stuffing. I go, what's worse, stuffing in the front seat, vomit in the back seat? Easy call, right? I rip off the top of that stuffing. I dumped it in the seat. I popped that recline handle. I shot my arm back, and I caught every drip of vomit that came out of that kid's mouth. Yeah. And he's doing that things where kids like cry, talk, and puke. And he's like, you caught my pukey. You know? And I'm like, you're welcome, you know, like. Anyway, I go to pull my arm back and I bump my elbow and I dumped it in his lap. And he's like crying, he's like, you spilled my pukey on me. And I was like, I missed jail, you know, anyway. Yeah. Hey, I want to say something, man. I've been doing stand-up comedy for 11 years. I've been on a lot of fucking podcasts, and by far the favorite podcast I've ever done is fucking Dopey, and you guys are rad. My name's Stan Miller. Thank you guys so much. I think I just stay up here.
Let's hear it for Sam. Yeah, you sit down, Sam. Now, we got a lot to do. I want to first acknowledge, if you're in the Dopey Nation, please make a round of applause. You can, come on. And now I want to give a big acknowledgement to the beach bums. If you're a beach bum, give a big round of applause. These fucking knuckleheads on the beach. What was I going to say? I want to acknowledge the art director of Dopey, Britta Borgman. She makes most everything we do. Britta, stand up. I want to acknowledge Eric Papa Smurf. Eric, stand up. Eric helps out all over the place. I want to acknowledge the Long Island Center for Recovery. They're sponsoring this show. They took Fentanyl J in. Give a hand to fucking LICR. I want to acknowledge the Phoenix House. I got to MC a gala over there. It was very impressive. Let's hear it for the Phoenix House, LaToya and the crew. I need to acknowledge recovery.com. They just jumped in. Super generous. Let's hear it for recovery.com. And of course, we got to give another round of applause for Mountainside, because Mountainside, Dopey wouldn't exist without it. DopeyCon wouldn't exist. All right, we're going to do the fucking panel. So, Hank Azaria, come back. Hank, please. Sam is here. Brace Belden, if you didn't leave, come back. Where's my friend? Ask Aaron Carr. Aaron Carr, come on down. 1, 2, 3. Carl Radke from Summer House, where are you? Carl, come in. Who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting somebody. Fucking Brace? No, who am I forgetting? Who am I forgetting? Who else is in this thing? What about Novak? No, it's not. Brandon's done enough already. Carl, Brandon, Sam. I guess that's everybody. Yeah, that's everybody. There we go. Let's hear it for the panel. All right,
Okay.
Aaron, what's the next question?
The next question. Aaron, I need help. My girlfriend who I live with avoids intimacy with me. She says it's because she likes me. We've had sex, but it's so rare now. But when I'm not home, she has a homeless, drug-addicted neighborhood sexual predator over for sex. She is feeding him, letting him use the shower, and even driving him around in my car. She sometimes disappears with him in my car for days. Should I be worried?
Yes.
Carl Radke?
Yes. The fact that you're writing this email says enough.
Race Belden?
She fucks the predator on purpose?
I mean, according to this dude.
And car sex is not that much fun.
Yeah.
I'd
Who
say
is
that
she? I missed the first
the guy,
part.
his girlfriend he lives with.
His girlfriend fucks the neighborhood sexual predator?
Apparently.
Is it the guy writing the email?
The guy writing the email says that his girlfriend's fucking somebody who's a sexual predator.
Maybe she's got a great personality. I don't know. She's
I know
probably
Hank
a great
can relate to
girlfriend
this
otherwise.
one. Hank Azaria, you can relate to this one, right?
I don't see any problems with this at all.
They have a neighborhood sexual predator?
I guess so. I mean, apparently not every neighborhood has a neighborhood sexual predator.
I mean, I think we
but
do. You
this
just gotta pull
neighborhood
up the
does.
map.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Sam Miller?
I feel really seen. Not as a predator, but just like there used to be these girls and they were dating other dudes, and then I'd be around, and then we'd like dry hump and do drugs and stuff like that. This girl Rosemary, she was cool.
You were the...
No, I wasn't a predator.
No, but in the stand-in.
Yeah.
Everything except for the predator
Yeah,
part.
but everybody knew me in the neighborhood.
Hank, what would Mo think about this question?
Yeah. I'm not good at advice. I don't know why I'm
My answer wasn't funny enough, so we got to hear from Mo.
Yeah, I want Mo. I want Mo.
Mo would be happy to be any person in that scenario. The predator, the other guy, the woman, anyone. Just as long as someone touches him, you know?
And Hank, what might Chief Wiggum think of this scenario?
Chief Wiggum. Well, a lot of that was probably against the law. I'm not sure. I'm not really up on all the legal codes. But I'm probably sure somebody should be arrested in that scenario, yeah.
And comic book guy?
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Are you really making
I don't get enough time
worst
to Hank.
question ever? Okay.
Thank you. Aaron, is there another
I have
advice column
a third question,
Good.
yes. This one's a little bit not as crazy. I'm on day 2 of detoxing from opiates, oxycodone, and I need some inspiration. I kept it a secret from everyone for almost 3 years. I've been lying to everybody. A few days ago, my mother broke down crying about my behavior. Something clicked. I flushed both bottles as I got home, and I haven't regretted doing so. As I type this, I'm curled in a ball, shaking. It's been agony for the past 2 days. For the first time, it's better than it was an hour ago. I knew it was going to be uncomfortable, but damn, that's an understatement. LOL. I contacted my doctor via email this morning and confided in him. I asked him to stop prescribing to me. I don't know any dealers or anyone who would have access to those medications. I'm doing this for me. I'm done being reckless and hurting others. No one knows about this, but I had to tell someone. I believe it will get better. Does it? How long did it take for you to feel normal again? And how do I tell the people in my life what the reason was for my behavior these past few years?
Hank Azaria?
Why do I always have to start?
This is a good one for you.
I don't know what it's like to be in that kind of drug withdrawal. I know what it's like to be in alcohol withdrawal.
That works.
What I would say to them is you have to find people. I don't know if they have or not, but you cannot do this alone. Cannot do it alone. That's the main thing. So whatever version of sharing that with somebody else is a must.
Thank you, Hank. That's beautiful. Sam Miller?
I just got stuck on that shit where she's like, 3 years, I've been secretly a drug addict. Fucking everybody knows. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to think it's like, oh, nobody knows. Like, yeah, it's a different car this time. You know, it's like everybody knows I'm fucking high, you know? Everybody knows.
We all know, Sam.
Yeah, everybody
Carl
knows.
Radke?
Yeah, I would say I'm proud that they're taking that first step and reaching out and like taking a couple days off, it sounds like. But to Hank's point, you can't do it alone. And the question that they're asking is kind of like, how did you get through it? And if she can find other people that have been through that and connect with those folks, that's what gives you the power and the confidence to kind of you want what they have and you want to keep doing what they're doing. So I'm proud of that person. I'm hoping that they, will work through it. But I've had cocaine withdrawal, and it's not easy at all. But it does get better, just one day at a time.
There's cocaine withdrawal?
Oh, yeah.
Bray Speldon, yes, Bray Speldon, you go.
That's crazy. She flushed 2 bottles of, what was it, opiates? Because I would have just been like, well, I'll wait till these run out, and then I'll get off of it. I would say for me, it took like 6 months to feel kind of normal, like a year to feel normal, but like you kind of get there in stages, once you're done with like actually barfing and having diarrhea, just not having diarrhea makes you feel pretty normal. And then, it's just, for me, I went to meetings and shit, and like, people took me out to dinner, and that felt like a really normal thing to do. And I couldn't do that myself because I didn't have any money. And after a while, it just, it's just normal.
Very good.
Wait, can I add one thing before you move on?
Yeah, please.
I was just going to say, I think that, like, for me, like, with kicking dope, which I did a million times, cold turkey on airplanes, I did it in the stupidest way, always. That wasn't the hard part for me. Like, and the first 30 days, 60 days, I'd be like back at meetings and like doing my thing. I think that for some people, and this was the type of drug addict I was, once I got like through like that like intense period is when the mental health shit would kick in for me. And I'm saying this for anybody who might be in that position. I couldn't stay clean until I got psychiatric help. And for me, that meant therapy and a psychiatrist and being on medication. And I tried for years to get it, and I couldn't. I was constantly relapsing. So I'm saying this maybe for this may not have anything to do with this person, but I think that it takes whatever it takes. And for me, I started to feel like my version of normal when I was able to get honest with people about all the shit that I did, because I wasn't very obvious, because I really led like a double life for a long time. As I started to let out like the things that I was so afraid that if anybody found out, they would never love me, when I was able to express those things and be okay with not worrying about what somebody else's reaction was going to be, that was none of my business, was when I started to lose the shame. And I think I just say that because I know it can be so hard. Like for some people, like it does just take like the community and like, working whatever program they're working. And then for some people, they need a little bit more, and that's okay too. And that's all.
Thank you, guys. Listen, I want everybody to give themselves a round of applause for coming, and give them a round of applause for doing this panel. It's not time to eat yet. What are you guys doing? My father wanted to say a few words, and he was going to speak extemporaneously. Let's hear it for the panel. Let's hear it for Carl. Let's hear it for Brace. Let's hear it for the great Hank Azaria. Let's hear it for Aaron, Sam. And my dad wanted to speak extemporaneously, and I figured enough with my dad's extemporaneous speaking, so he wrote something nice, because this could be the last DopeyCon. Could be the last DopeyCon. Let's hear it for my dad, Alan Mannheim.
Let's see if this thing works. Everybody hear me out there? Yes, good. Look, I don't mind that they didn't know my name, but Ray the Clamor should be recognized by them. And I love my son very, very much. And I'm incredibly...
Let's get to the speech.
And I'm incredibly... Hold on. And I'm incredibly proud of him. But I have a big announcement. This afternoon, and everybody who listens to Dopey knows that he blames me for his addiction. It's my fault. He said I'm only guilty of 19% of his addiction. 19%.
I think you're up to 20 now, 20%.
All right, so now I'm going to read this, and I'm going to try and get through it. David asked me to do this. My son David asked me to say a few words about the Dopey podcast, now in its, believe it or not, 10th year. He wanted me to be prepared with something well thought out, meaningful, in his words, schmaltzy. I'm not sure I've done that, but here goes. I do remember Chris and David sitting in my kitchen talking to each other in front of a makeshift microphone. They were making a podcast, something I was not familiar with. I overheard what they were saying and found it grim, harsh, sometimes frightening, and not very funny. I distinctly remember walking in and saying, "You guys don't know what you're doing." But week after week of listening, I began to see the humor coming through. I saw the joy they had in making the show and the honesty behind their words. This is a good part here. A good example of that was when they finally got a paid advertiser. And as they read the ad, saying how great the product was, David starts saying, "This is nonsense. I would never pay for this stuff." That was very funny and quite honest, and certainly an example of a strange way of attracting future advertisers. But as time went on, I realized it wasn't about silliness or about being foolish. It was about people, real people, telling the truth about their struggles and somehow finding humor and honesty in the darkest corners of life. I lived through years of dealing with my son suffering from addiction. My wife and I were deeply affected by the pain, grief, and helplessness that addiction brought to us and David. The stressful lives of families affected by addiction are all too common. On Dopey, you have heard some of the stories that involve me and my difficult periods of dealing with David's addiction. Cleaning his apartment and sticking myself with a needle left lying around. Seeing the words "help me" written on his walls. Giving him money so he could buy heroin in exchange to board a plane to go to rehab the next day. Accompanying him to court when he tried to get visiting rights to see his new baby Nora. Accompanying him every time he was allowed to visit her. Listening to Dopey, I have learned how addiction breaks people down, tears families apart, destroys promising young lives, and leaves scars on everyone it touches. The Dopey podcast provided a place where someone could say, I told you I needed a mic stand. They could say, "This is what I've been through, this is what I've done, and this is how I'm trying to live today." So when I hear that Dopey has been listened to by so many, and that over and over again people say, "This show saved my life," or "This show makes me feel less alone," I can't help but feel proud, not just of my son's connection to it, but also of the great community that has grown around it, the Dopey Nation. What strikes me about Dopey is the balance. On the one hand, it's irreverent, funny. On the other hand, it's deadly serious, because what's at stake is life itself. Too much humor, and you lose the weight of the subject. Too much seriousness, and you lose the spirit that makes recovery possible. But somehow, Dopey manages to keep both alive at once. That's no small feat. Over these 10 years, David has shared with me how listeners respond. I've read some of the words people post, how they say they were depressed, alone in a room somewhere, thinking nobody could possibly understand them. And then they put on Dopey and felt connected, maybe for the first time in years. To me, that's the miracle of it. Human beings are wired for connection, and addiction isolates. If a podcast can bridge that gap, even for an hour, then it's not just entertainment, it's a lifeline. I think about Chris and David 10 years ago. They weren't polished broadcasters. They were young men who had been through the ordeal of addiction. And because of that, their voices carried weight. Listeners knew they were being welcomed into hearing heartfelt, meaningful conversation. 10 years is a long time. 10 years of telling stories. I think I need to sit down. 10 years of telling stories, 10 years of laughing at pain, 10 years of surviving. That's an achievement worth praising. But more than that, it's a testament to resilience. The podcast has lost Chris and many beloved Dopey listeners. It has grieved. It has carried on. If I were to sum up my feelings, I'd say this: the Dopey podcast is a strange, beautiful contradiction. It is a comedy about tragedy. It is laughter born out of tears. It is proof that even in the darkest hours, light can find its way. And if I had to state what 10 years of Dopey adds up to, it would be this: a community that knows the truth, that we are all broken in some way, but we don't have to be broken. So to the Dopey podcast, and to the listeners who keep it alive, and to my son, I say congratulations. 10 years is something to be proud of. And here's to the next 10, where more lives will be touched, and hopefully many more stories of recovery applauded.
That's very good. Very nice, Dad. Very nice. All right, now get out of here. Thank you. Let's hear it from my dad. Yeah. All right. Now, this is Dad, get out of here. What are you doing? Oh, let me help you. Sit down. Why don't you sit down? Unfortunately for you guys, we have to do the final stash word. We have to. But first, I want to hear it for Keith Fearman and Cirque Lodge. They supported us as well. Big up to Cirque Lodge, Keith Fearman. All right. Who do we have? It's fucking Evan and Brace. Evan and Brace, come on down. Are they still here? Are they eating? Evan's probably starving to death at this point. Evan, Brace, and who is, it's Carl and Lenny. Carl and Lenny, come on down. Evan and Brace versus Carl and Lenny, the final round of Stash Word. Let's hear it for everybody tonight. It's a lot of emotions. It's an emotional roller coaster. You, who wants to go first? Here.
Thank you.
That's no problem.
Are we first? We're going
Who's
first?
got? What's going on?
Who's giving? Who's receiving?
Let me give this time.
Okay.
I'm going to give this time. All right, you ready?
I'll try, yes.
Let's do it. All right, very famous show with a bunch of Italians. It was on for years.
Sopranos.
Yep. You take Adderall for this.
ADD.
Yep. Dave's dog.
He doesn't.
I don't fucking know Dave's dog's name.
The bear, in the Child Story.
Winnie the Pooh?
You take a bunch of cough syrup and you hallucinate.
Robotrip.
It's an ice cream flavor. It swims in the ocean.
I don't know.
Pass. Graham crackers and chocolate together.
Some more.
30 seconds.
Pass. Really good bud.
Good bud?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't touch the stuff.
This is a horse tranquilizer that you trip on.
Ketamine.
This you get at the dentist.
15 seconds.
Nitrous.
This is a very famous movie. They're all stoners. They're young. Who's in it? Pass.
5 seconds.
You shoot heroin, but you don't hit the vein.
Oh, missing the shot? I don't know.
Time's up. Time's up.
Oh, Skin Poppy.
Fine.
When you're abstinent.
No. You're done. That's good.
I got Skin Poppy?
You got Skin Poppy.
That
What
was
is
so
10?
many. Did you even keep
10?
track? How many we got?
Did we say 8? I think it was 9. 8? All right, Carl and Lenny, there's no way you can beat them.
I just want to say that's a DopeyCon record, I think.
So far, unless
right.
Carl and Lenny can.
All
Grace, sit down. Sit down with my dad. Lenny, where's Carl? Carl Radke? Did he leave?
Here, Dave.
Carl Radke left? I'm going to unprecedentedly sit in for Carl Radke.
Oh, no.
Let's go.
He knows him. That's cheap.
I'm giving it to you.
Let's go.
1 minute on the clock. Your time starts now.
Oh, you practice the principles of sobriety, but you still smoke.
Oh, Cali sober.
There you go. We try to pass. We've all been there multiple times if you're an addict for
Say it
help.
again. I can't hear you.
For help.
Sponsor.
We go there.
AA.
No.
NA.
You have sponsors for them. Pass. We're at it right now.
DopeyCon.
All right.
30 seconds.
Oh, it's got claws. They did this to me last year.
A Wolverine.
Man. It's green bug. It eats and just has, pass.
Praying mantis.
We love this. Never mind. Pass.
15 seconds.
Who is this? Pass. It gets you really skinny. You shoot it in you.
Ozempic.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to take over the world with computers.
5 seconds.
AI.
Yeah.
Time's up. Time is up.
All right. Fucking Lenny and Brace. Lenny and Brace. Evan and Brace. The greatest fucking Stash Word duo in the history
Unbelievable.
of Stash Word.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just shocked you lost the game that you wrote.
I'm just like... Let's hear it for Brace and Evan, everybody. Brace and handsome Evan. Thank you. Doug, come on. We're going to do the song. Now listen. We printed the lyrics to the song on the insert of the program. My father hates that you guys don't sing, so can you please try to sing along for my dad? All right? He almost cried. He almost crumbled during his speech. Let's hear it for my dad again. Very emotional. Very emotional. And here he is. The man, the myth, the legend, Heart Attack Doug. So the lyrics are in the insert. And then we're going to have, Toast. Toast and Jose from Katz's are here. Let's hear it for Toast and Jose. Just clap for my friends from Katz's, please. Thank you. I don't need them. I don't want it. You ready? 1, 2, here we go. I want to take a walk around the world. Sing it, everybody. I wonder would it do me So stay strong, everybody, and fucking toodles for Chris. Thank you.